Thanks, Kevin, for the opportunity to talk with our White Oak family about the middle school phase. My name is Kyle Cannon. I'm one of White Oak's ministers to students, so let's go ahead and jump right in. First off, middle schoolers, if you're watching right now, hey, I'm so glad that you're watching this. I know it means a lot, and I'm just excited that you would be participating with White Oak Online. I miss hanging out with you guys. I miss the times that we would spend together, and I'm looking forward to when we get back together again. I hope that some of the stuff that I'm going to share today will help you know that we care about you and that it's going to help those who care about you to do it better. Mom and Dad, I hope again what I'm going to share is going to help you to better lead and love your student over these next few years in the middle school phase. When I think about middle school, the word that comes to mind for me is development. This is a time where our bodies, our minds, our emotions, everything is developing at a rapid rate. Mentally, middle schooler, you're beginning to move out of just being able to think about concrete things and beginning to open the door up on abstract thinking. And that's why some of the conversations that you'll have with your friends online or late at night when you guys are talking, where you're starting to dive into some new topics, and it's a lot of fun. It's exciting to explore those things. Physically, your bodies are changing, they're developing. The amount of growth that's going to happen over these next few years is just simply incredible. It's no wonder that you are hungrier than you've ever been before, that you are more tired, and that you are sore, and sometimes your bodies just ache because of the amount of growth that they are going through during these years. You don't believe me? Go ahead and take a look at some of those photos. Ask mom or dad to pull out their photos from when they were in 6th grade or 8th grade. It's pretty incredible the amount of development and change that happens over these years. Lastly, the emotions that you have and that you're going to begin to explore. We've had a small set, and now as we enter into middle school, we're starting to have some new, more complex emotions. I think of it like this: when you're coloring a picture, you used to have that 8-pack of crayons with some very defined colors. Someone has just given you this box of 96 crayons, and now you've got to figure out how to navigate all these new colors that are different blends and shades of the previous 8. So, middle schoolers, as you're in this phase, mom and dad, as they're going through this phase, it's so important that we affirm them. We need to remind them of who they are. Middle schooler, you are so much more than who you just see staring back at yourself in the mirror. Middle schooler, you are more than the things that you are good at and not so good at. Mom and dad, during these stages, you're going to have to hang on. You're going to have to hang on because it's a natural thing for them to begin to push away, but you have to hang on and show them that you're there for them. They need you now more during this phase, either of you will realize. Where White Oak comes along in this whole thing is that we want to create a web of caring people around your middle school student. We want to be there for when life comes at them and knocks them off their feet, that we will be a part of that web of people that's there to catch them, pick them back up, encourage them, and point them in the right direction. White Oak has some amazing adults that care about middle school students. They pray for them, they encourage them, they help guide them, they reiterate the good things that you are instilling in your kids. Maybe for some of you guys that are watching right now, you'd say, I think I'd like to do that. And if you're interested in being one of these voices that's a part of this web that's there to help our middle schoolers, I encourage you to reach out to us. Email us at students@thewocc.com, and let's talk some more about that. As you're parenting, mom and dad, one of the things that I think is so important over these years during the middle school phase is that you have goals for your middle school students. Talk about them with them. Allow them to weigh in on them. One goal that I heard that stuck with me was this, is that as a senior in high school, our goal for you is that you would have more freedom and less rules than any of your friends. Now, I think that's an exciting conversation as middle schooler to have with mom and dad. And so I hope that's maybe one that you guys would want to put in place. But it's a goal, not a guarantee. And that's something that as a family that you will work towards together. So, mom and dad, one last thing on that, give your freedoms out slowly. It is always easier to give more freedoms than to take them away. My hope for you is that you'd be able to receive the gold medal in parenting. And the gold medal in parenting is this, is that when your kids are old enough that they don't have to come home, that they want to. We've got a lot of great resources and we put them up on our website for you. One that I like that I kind of wanted to reference here is this, is that there's the Culture Translator put out by our friends at Axis. It's a quick 5-minute email or podcast that you can read or listen to that gives you an update on what's going on in teen culture, and it comes out once a week. I've also placed some videos up on our website about faith, technology, and sex during these phases. So go ahead, head on over there and check those out later when you have some time. Thanks. I hope this has been helpful. I know it has been quick. We miss you guys. And I just want you to know that we're here for you, that we want to be here to support you. Students, if you've not been on the Zoom call yet, I want you to know that we noticed that you're not there. We miss you. We hope that you'll join us on that. And we're looking forward to seeing you when we can all hang out again. Let's go ahead and jump back in and hear the rest of Kevin's message on the middle school phase. Thanks, guys.